Hello and once again welcome to my channel. Now in this quick guide I want to show you how to record a mini disc. I know it sounds stupid, but there are a few things that you have to keep in mind when it comes to recording to mini disc. So this is a little helpful guide for everybody who's new to mini disc, for people who want to get started with this funny format. So let's just start doing it. And in this case I don't want to talk about recording your mini disc using one of those mini disc recorders that have a USB port. So this way you can import your music with the USB cable, but this is only recommended if it's a high MD, because if you use this method for regular discs, it is called NetMD, and as soon as you do that it uses a lower bit rate and you will lose a little bit of quality. So on high MDs it's no problem to do that, but on regular discs it's always recommended to record your discs in real time. And that's what we are going to do right now. So for this case I'm using the Sony MZ-R55 because there are a little interesting things that you should know. So first, of course, we have to insert the disc. That was easy, wasn't it? And as you can see, there are already 4 tracks on this disc. And here is the first interesting point. On some mini disc recorders you can insert a disc and just push record and it starts to record at the end of the last song on the disc. On this recorder anyway, if I would push record right now, it would start recording at the beginning of the disc and it would record over the tracks that are already on this disc and therefore erase them and they would be gone. So it's like recording something on a tape where there's already something recorded. It would just record over those tracks. But we don't want this to happen, so we have to skip to the end of the disc, to the end of the last track that has been recorded, and we're doing this by pushing the end search button. And now we are at the end of the disc and we are ready to record our disc. So if you have a CD that you want to record, or a few songs on a CD that you want to record, of course the easiest way to record your CDs on mini disc is if you use a CD player that has an optical line out. So then you use an optical cable. This cable is using light to transport the information, which is pretty cool. And you just plug it in and push record, and you will notice it doesn't start recording until I push play on my CD player. So let's do that, and it starts to record. So the good thing about this is not only that it automatically records in the same volume that the CD has been recorded in, I don't know how to say it, but it also automatically sets the track marks from the CD. So if you have a CD which is soft mixed or something like this, so the tracks are floating into each other, it doesn't matter, because thanks to the digital cable the mini disc recorder will automatically set the track marks exactly at this point where the track marks are set on the original CD. So that's very convenient. And there you go. You just recorded your first mini disc. Now all you have to do is title your tracks. But here's another interesting fact. Some CDs have a copy protection. So copy protected CDs cannot be recorded with a digital cable. So you have to use an analog cable to record your music. In this case, the track marks won't be set automatically. I mean, you have the syncrack function right here, and in this case, if syncrack is set to on, it means that if you are recording something and the Minidisc recorder recognizes 2 seconds of complete silence, then it automatically sets a track mark right there. Or basically it sets a track mark as soon as the next song starts, no matter if it's 2 seconds or 5 seconds. But if there is just 1 second of silence, then it doesn't set a track mark. So this also doesn't work when you are recording something from tape or from a vinyl record, because there isn't really silence in between those things, because sometimes you have a little bit of noise, and yeah, so it doesn't set until there are 2 seconds of silence. If you have another Minidisc recorder, maybe you can set that it automatically sets a track mark every 5 minutes or every 10 minutes. So it depends on what kind of device you are using. So let's just say we are recording something right now, and I want to set a track mark as it is recording. So I want to set a track mark in real time. So there's the T mark button. So when I know, oh, the song is over, I just push the T mark button, and there a track mark has been set. So that's basically how easy it is. And of course, I can set those track marks just as easy if I would listen to my disc. So let's just go to maybe song number 5. So I want to set a track mark right here. Done, track mark set. So if you set a track mark accidentally on a wrong point or something like this, you can still combine 2 tracks to make 1 track. In this case, you are doing it by hitting pause, going back, pushing the T mark button, it says mark off, and there you go. I just combined 2 tracks and made 1 out of it. And if you are listening to it, you won't hear any pause or any skipping or anything. It is just 1 track. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and I hope I could help you a little bit with recording and using a Minidisc, because you know, sometimes it can be a little bit complicated, but that's where the fun comes in, I think. So subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, check out my other 2 channels, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.